FUW Heavyweight Championship and the National Wrestling Alliance National Heavyweight Championship on the line in this next matchup. As the challenger, second-generation superstar Wes Brisco, the current Cuban heavyweight champion, if you got all those belts straight, makes his way to the ring, awaiting the man who is making his first defense of his FUW title here tonight.
And his opponent.
It was last night in Ybor City, title versus title. The Tokyo Monster Kahagas put his NWA National Heavyweight title on the line against the marquee Bruce Santee.
He's your FUW Heavyweight Champion and NWA National Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the international princess from Japan, the Tokyo Monster Kahagas.
And those two had a tremendously physical matchup, back and forth battle that on several occasions both men looked like they had victory in their grasps. But it was Ron Nemi, the hardcore giant, the leader of 911 Incorporated and part owner of Florida Underground Wrestling, who came to ringside with the Navy SEAL Leroy Howard, the original trainer of Bruce Santee, who has been in a long-standing feud with the Marquis, caused the distraction. Kahagas, who was accompanied to ringside last night by referee Bella Alfonso, the manager of champions, was able to capitalize, put Santee away, and walked out of Ybor City with his NWA National Heavyweight title and the FUW Heavyweight Championship in tow, and both those belts on the line here tonight in St. Petersburg. As I mentioned, Kahagas also the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. The NWA is such a huge part of the tradition here in the state of Florida, and Florida Championship Wrestling in particular. As many men who came through the state of Florida for Florida Championship Wrestling moved their way up north to the Carolinas, where the NWA National Heavyweight title was a very, very big deal and a stepping stone in many people's eyes to the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Back in the days of the territories. Brisco and Kahagas tied up in the corner, get a clean break. Wes Brisco getting fired up. Of course, Native American heritage. Brisco, son of WWE Hall of Famer Gerald Brisco, former NWA World Tag Team Champion, alongside his brother, the late great Jack Brisco, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. In fact, Gerald Brisco in attendance here tonight. At ringside, got a keen eye on this one, watching his son in his quest to pick up 2 more titles here in Florida Underground Wrestling. Nice roll up there by Brisco. Kahagas' shoulders down only for 1, though. Also in attendance, the legendary Cowboy Ron Bass, Hector Guerrero, Frankie the Thumper Lancaster. Nice roll up there by Kahagas, shoulders down. Nope, not quite. Brisco able to get that foot under the bottom rope, it looked like. No count there by the official. Another WWE Hall of Famer, Ron Simmons, got his start here in the state of Florida. Not just in the pro wrestling business, but in the football business as well. It's big number 50, retired by the Florida State Seminoles. Once again, tied up in the ropes. You know, I had mentioned WWN Live with the debut of Shine Women's Wrestling on July the 20th right here on World Wrestling Network Live, but I forgot to mention the debut on iPPV Live for the first time ever. $5 Wrestling. Friday night, July the 26th, 8 o'clock right here on WWNLive.com. It will be wrestling sensation, the hottest thing going in the sport today, Freight Train, taking on former WWE superstar Eugene in the main event of $5 Wrestling right here on WWNLive.com. And that just one night before the return of Dragon Gate USA to iPay-per-view. Saturday night, July the 28th from Taylor, Michigan, where the winner of tonight's main event between Johnny Gargano and the Kentucky gentleman Chuck Taylor will put that Open the Freedom Gate Championship on the line against the #1 contender Akira Tozawa. And the next night from Chicago, July the 29th, we will get new Open the United Gate Tag Team Champions in Dragon Gate USA, as Shima will choose a partner to take on his former partner Ricochet, as Ricochet and Masato Yoshino forced to vacate the Open the United Gate Tag Team titles due to Masato Yoshino being unable to compete here in the U.S. for the rest of the year. So the last two men to hold the belt before Ricochet and Yoshino were Shima and Ricochet, and since they are now in opposite stables, they will both get to pick a partner and do battle in Chicago on iPay-per-view. And right now, Kahagas going to work on Brisco. Gets a warning from the ref. The Tokyo Monster. Chopping away at Brisco. And, man, we talk about chops last night. Bruce Santee and Kahagas chopped the bejesus out of each other at the Orpheum in Ybor City. And right now, it's the front face lock by Kahagas, as he's able to control Brisco with those knee strikes before sending him out to the floor. And this is certainly right in Kahagas' wheelhouse. A brawl out on the outside. Wes Brisco, probably the better technical wrestler of the two, but Kahagas just brings the violence. Almost got disqualified there. If he would have used that chair, that would have been it. Brisco fighting back, though.
Tell him to get out of here.
They continue to brawl out on the outside. Only 2 count right there is Brisco now with that reverse bear hug. Can't exactly see from my vantage point. Nope, maybe he has a chin lock. Brisco back to his feet here. Clubbing away is Kahagas. Says that's it. Oh, took a little too much time. Brisco ducks under. Flapjack. Double count applied. But it is Wes Brisco to his feet first. Kahagas shortly thereafter. And Wes Brisco charged the corner and ate the turnbuckle. As Kahagas one step ahead. Handful of hair, gets a warning from the official. Traps the arms Nowhere for Brisco to go. Headbutt right to the sternum. Lefts and rights to the chest. Look out, ref. Oh, what a knee right to the gut. That one dropped Brisco. And Kahagas might be mere moments away from ending Wes Brisco's quest to pick up the NWA National Heavyweight title and the FUW Heavyweight title. Only two. Back to the chin lock goes Kahagas. Continuing to wear down Wes Brisco. Brisco fighting back. Ducks under that attempt. Big shoulder tackle. A lot of fire here for the second generation superstar Wes Brisco. Reversal of the whip. Kahagas set too soon, ran into a neck breaker. Kahagas, the go behind, rolls him up. Brisco's in the ropes. Kahagas has the ropes. And he steals one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, and still Florida Underground Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Kahagas.
Well, Wes Brisco just got robbed by Kahagas. Still your FUW and National Wrestling Alliance National Heavyweight Champion, but small consolation to Wes Brisco. He gets to retain his Cuban heavyweight title, and I'm sure he is going to have his sights set on Kahagas down the road one more time here in Florida Underground Wrestling. A game effort on the part of Wes Brisco, but he comes up short here. As I mentioned, the legends of the Bayfront still to come here. Luminaries from all over the state of Florida here to check out the festivities. Former NWA Florida Heavyweight Champion, the Modern Miracle Steve Madison in attendance. Former Florida Junior Heavyweight Champion